5 questions where the Phalam is already covered by Krishna's mercy.
कथ्यता में पित कोयम संभ्रमो व उपागत किम फलम कस्य वोद्देश केन वा साध्यते मख. Quote, My dear father, I am very respectfully and humbly inquiring. What is this arrangement? Why you are busy in making some sacrificial ceremony? What is the reason? And what is the result? For whose benefit is it, and by what means will it be accomplished? Shrimad Bhagavatam 10:24-3.
1. Why are you going to the store?
Oh, you need some pens? I have an entire stash you didn't see. Actually, I just placed an order. It should be arriving today. No need for you to go. Just sit tight and wait a little.
2. Why are you going to the gym?
Oh, you feel the need to exercise? Want to get in shape? I have some equipment downstairs. We had put it away in the closet since no one was using it. I had no idea there was a need, but I will dig it out for you to use. Just give me a little while to set it up.
3. Why are you starting the oven?
Oh, you want to make a cake? We have one in the fridge. It is from the other day, when we went to that party. Go ahead and finish it. I don't think anyone else wants it.
4. Why are you making that code change?
Oh, you are going to correct that bug. Don't worry about it. The requirements have changed. We are phasing out that application. We will be using something else moving forward. I will go ahead and mark your ticket as closed.
5. Why are you following that ritual?
Oh, you want to pay homage to the higher authorities? You are giving thanks for what we already have. Let me tell you something. There is a better way. Follow this other worship ceremony, and even more people will be satisfied.
A striking yet basic question from Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, posed to the leader of the Gokul community is Kim Phalam. The young child wants to know what is the purpose to something different that he sees. What is the desired fruit to this dedicated activity that Nanda is leading, in which the other members of the community will follow? The question is interesting because Krishna already knows the answer. He is familiar with the specific task which tends to occur on a regular basis. He is keenly aware of the intended beneficiary, of what needs to be done and what is expected in the aftermath. Krishna is almost asking in a manner of a lawyer cross-examining a witness. He is expecting to hear certain responses. Those responses will form a foundation of a specific argument. The lawyer builds a specific object for the purpose of creating a visual that can be more easily understood. Then, in a direct swipe, in a swift motion, there is one question or principle which tears that structure down. The original arguments lose their merit. The illusion gets dispelled. The person following that certain path must rethink their intention, if they are acting honestly. Krishna is Antaryami, or the all-pervading witness within. He sees not only everything occurring right now, but also all that has yet to take place. He has the largest database of information storing events that have taken place in many past births. He can remember everything, whereas we cannot.
Shri Bhagavan Uvach Bahuni me vyatitan Janmani tav charjun Tanya aham ved sarvani Natvam veth parantap. Quote, The Blessed Lord said, Many, many births both you and I have passed. I can remember all of them, but you cannot, O subduer of the enemy. Bhagavad-gita 4:5.
Krishna poses the Kim Phalam question to Nanda about the Indra Yajna that is about to take place, but the same question applies to practically everything that we do. Like that voice inside of our head, the conscience, questioning the motivation behind traveling in a specific direction. Interestingly, Kim Phalam applies to supposedly religious activity as well. This is one of the reasons the mind of the sadhu is difficult to understand. They have pondered over the Kim Phalam question across the entire spectrum of activities, both in reality and in potential. For instance, ponder the situation where I never have to work again in my life. If I never had to attend another meeting, if I no longer had to worry about a steady stream of income sufficient enough to run the house, to feed the family, to provide basic necessities. What exactly would I do? How would I occupy the time? What would be the reason for my work? As in the interaction with Nanda Maharaj, Krishna always a relevant response ready. Whatever phalam or fruit we are looking for, there is a way to already receive the same and more. That way is the same as what the residents of Gokul eventually followed. They proceeded with the inaugural Govardhan Puja. They worshipped a space of land, at the insistence of Krishna, in a manner of full appreciation. They were pleased that the cows were pleased, that there was plenty eat on that sacred space. They worshipped with the greatest effort, with love, with dedication, and with nothing spared. They worshipped without expectation of reciprocation. Their previous worship proved to be with conditions, devoid of leniency due to loyalty. The beneficiary of that previous worship grew so envious over the transition to Govardhan that he contemplated and then later tried to execute complete destruction. Yet the same Govardhan, which gave every phalam imaginable and more, then provided the protection necessary for the worshippers to survive the ordeal. Krishna had everything covered, both literally and figuratively, and those who worship him as their highest priority have every Kim Phalam question answered satisfactorily. In closing, unique result discovered. That child with everything covered, true in the figurative sense, and also the literal defense, that the hill into air projected, from Indra's wrath protected, for every Kim Phalam to meet, answered at Krishna's lotus feet.